Hi there and welcome back. Let's now explore another set of commands from the solid tabs. In this Boolean section, we have union, subtract, and intersect. Basically, what they do is that if we have two solids together and if we want to maybe add them up together as one, then we can do that. And we can also have another effect if we want to subtract one object from the other. And also, what if we only want the intersected geometry? So now let's explain this in details. Let's say we have two solids right here, the green solids and the gray solids, and if we execute this union command, what we get is a combined geometry of the two solids, and that's going to be the red solid in the given example. For the subtract command, then let's say we have the same solids here, the green solid and the gray solid, and what if we want to subtract the geometry of the green from the gray? So what we get is this red object. Okay, so it's something like the mathematical operations, like the minuend and the subtrahend. So the minuend is the gray one because that's what we want to get subtracted, and the minuend would be the ones that we want for subtraction. And for the intersect command, basically what we need here is the intersected geometry. So again, let's say we have two objects together, the green and the gray, and if we select this command, then what we want to retain is the intersected geometry. Okay, so to explain this in the workspace, let's say I have these two objects together. I have this sign object and the red object, the cylinder and the cube. Now let me change my visual style. So just for discussion's sake, I made this color cyan and then this one color red. Okay, and then I'm going to copy this into 4 objects. Okay, and now let's try doing the union command. So click union command and then it says here select objects. Basically, which object do we want to unite as one? So if I click this first and this one second and press enter, then what we get is a united or combined object. Okay, and you will notice that in terms of properties, this one gets the property. I mean, in this face gets the property of the first selected object. Now let's try union command once again, but first select this, select the red one, and then select the cyan. So you see that the selection also matters in terms of properties, but in terms of geometry they're just actually the same. And later on you can always change the properties of the combined or the union objects. You can always change that. So for example, I want purely red, so you can change it here or you can change it also in the layers. Okay, next one is let's explore this subtract. So subtract, as I've said, something like the basic arithmetics. So we have the minuend and the subtrahend. So if we click this, it says select objects, but actually it means to select the minuend. So the first part, let's say if we click this, if we select that, then press enter. So once we're done, once we press enter, then next it says here again select objects. Okay, so that refers to the minuend, sorry, the subtrahend. Okay, so if I click this as my second object, then press enter, what I get is this. So how about let's say this is um, our minuend, and this will be our subtrahend. So click this once again, subtract command, select this as your first object, press enter, select this one, press enter, and there we go. And lastly, for the intersect, so press intersect and then select both objects, and then press enter. So what we'll retain is the intersected geometry.